Bernie S. Siegel, a surgeon from Cornell University Medical College, once stated, "It's not about curing the disease, but healing the life. Then the physical benefits come." Imagine contracting an incurable, detrimental disease. How would you feel? How would it affect your daily life? Would your dreams and desires shift? Since the mid-1800s, HIV and AIDS both have confused and frightened the entire world. Because of their origin, research clinics have been hesitant to handle these viruses. So the cure for HIV and AIDS has gone undiscovered until now. Recently, I have moved to the city where the cure for HIV and AIDS manifested. And last week, I was able to visit the facilities and talk to some of the minds behind this cure. It was an incredible experience to visit the place where this global phenomenon was finally cured. And after visiting Dusseldorf University Hospital, I came back with a better understanding of this disease. I became more concrete with the definition, difference, and effect that HIV and AIDS has had on millions of people. I also learned specifically how the cure works and what steps they are taking to globalize this cure. Because of the necessity of this cure, I thought it would be important to share. So let's dive in. One of the most important questions is, what is HIV and AIDS? To first answer this question, we will talk about HIV, also known as the human immunodeficiency virus. As stated by the CDC, HIV is a skilled virus that attacks the body's immune system. This infection originated from a subspecies of chimpanzee in Central Africa. The virus in these chimpanzees was previously known as the simian immunodeficiency virus, but once discovered in humans, the name was altered for human association. According to the Mayo Clinic proceedings, it is believed that the virus spread worldwide through the consumption of chimpanzee meat. These beliefs align with the discovery of traces of HIV found in sediments that date back to the mid-1800s. So what exactly does HIV do? An article from NYU stated that HIV damages a person's nervous system by destroying white blood cells. White blood cells help the human body fight off infections, and the result of a low white blood cell count is a weak immune system. So now that we know what HIV is, let's talk about AIDS. AIDS, or the acquired immune deficiency syndrome, can only result from a nervous system that has been severely damaged by HIV. Most of the time, this means that the individual has left their HIV untreated for a longer period of time. Once a subject has reached this point, AIDS becomes fatal. And while AIDS cannot be transferred to an individual, the HIV virus can still be present in the human body. This can result in a generational umbrella by the passing on of HIV through pregnancy, and it can also result in a general hazard to the public. HIV and AIDS has gone untreatable for nearly 2 centuries, but recent studies show that there may be a cure. As of February 2023, there are 3 known cases that have been cured of HIV completely. This means that the virus is completely untraceable in their body. The most recent subject was cured by bone marrow transplant using cells that lack the CCR5 receptor. This is the receptor that HIV uses to infect the white blood cells. The most recent study was led by Björk Erik Ole Jensen in Dusseldorf, Germany. Out of 19 patients and research spread out over a decade, 3 so far have been cured. Prior to this cure, the only treatment available was a suppressor pill that the patient would have to take indefinitely. And because of this lifelong treatment, the need for bone marrow transplants in HIV patients has dramatically increased. While 3 people have been cured, statistics show that 38 million people are currently living with HIV. The HIV and AIDS epidemic has been an unsolved mystery for nearly 2 centuries. Recently, advancements have been made and a cure has been developed, but the process of globally curing HIV and AIDS is still out of reach. And while this goal is still out of reach, by developing a cure, we all get to take one more step closer to living more freely. Thank you.